Let's get to that list of people that you keep by your bed in the event that you go missing so that authorities have something that they can...
The great recall. It's awesome.
Well, he's got this list.
Let's get back to that.
I mean, because it's just so absurd that he's got this. And he and Abby were laughing about it as they looked at it last night because there are all sorts of parenthetical instructions that come with a name. Like, who were you saying that one of the parenthetical instructions was contact Mike Ryan? He knows.
Mike Ryan is on here several times.
Mike knows.
Yes.
Well, what happened, Dan asked me to bring in the list, and I wasn't comfortable bringing in the list because there are last names on there that I don't want to reveal. So I just wrote out the list the way I have it at home.
I love that.
They're parenthetical.
Because at home, we have every name, all 10 is in a different Sharpie color.
What? You have like a color-coded system? Like
I don't know why I did it that way. I
definitely-
just did it. It's a constantly evolving list because sometimes some of these beefs that I have with people get squashed and then, inevitably a new...
What does it say? Where am I on the list?
You're number 9.
Okay. And what does it say parenthetically next to Dan?
Leave him alone. I deserved it. You're the only one.
That's fun. Yeah. Who's number 10 on the list? Who's underneath me? Or just give me some of the good people.
I'll give you
on the
10.
list.
10 is a guy whose name is Mike. I'm not going to say his last name. He used to run the golf club where I live, and I am 99.9% certain that I am the reason that he was fired. This is years ago, and I said in parentheses, talk to Steve or Anthony. They are. They know. They are. They're like two guys who work at the golf club, and they saw how mean I was to him, how mean he was to me, and I told them what I was going to do to him. And I took care of business.
I love that Stugotz. I love that this is the only place in his life where he's organized, is a detailed list.
Someone needs to know, man.
Yeah, we can't get your bleeping game observations in on time, but the authorities have all the clues laid out for them so that they can just go ahead and do their investigation without needing to do any actual work. By the way, I see on the bottom of this sheet, Mike, even though it's a replica sheet, I see from here that it reads at the bottom, good luck, exclamation point.
Yeah.
So he's sending the authorities off with a good luck in your search since I've been abducted.
I started with to whom it may concern. If I go missing or found murdered, below is a list of 10 people who most likely did it. Thanks.
All right. Who's number 1 on the list?
Joel.
Okay, the guy who ran...
And for that one, it says talk to Dan Lebatard. Give you all the information you need.
Okay, Joel built the 790 Empire at considerable cost, including perhaps at some point in the future Stugotz's life.
Yeah.
Number 2 on that list
is Ira Winderman. And in parentheses, I have talked to Mike Ryan. Give you all the details you need on that one.
Mike, what are the details?
It's because the Winterbag stuff.
I've been so cruel to him for so long that I'm not even certain a jury would convict him if he actually did it. I've been so cruel to him, man.
By calling him Winterbag? All right, well, hold on a second. I'm going to Mike now. Mike,
he had a solid year. This was like 4 years ago, where any time that Ira was associated with the story, Stugotz would trash it, discount it, not believe it. Would just call him Winterbag.
Okay, well, good. That's the authorities. That's good information for the authorities.
I remember I had to once speak to Ira on the guest line because he was mad.
Right, I'm telling you. Number 2 on my list.
Number 3?
Those 2 have been there for a while, by the way. Both of them.
So they're powerhouses.
Yes,
those 2,
yes.
1 and 2, those rankings have not changed for a while.
Right.
Number 3.
Abby. In parentheses, it just says my wife.
Right.
Right there.
Yeah. Number 4.
I can't say this last name. Is a gentleman named Carl. And it says talk to my wife. We moved into this new house, and man, this is bad. My air conditioning unit has stopped working on 7 different occasions, and he's in charge of the warranties and making sure that things get fixed. And he has been lying to me for the better half of a year. And I just spoke to the GM of our property last week, and I am pretty certain this has been going on for about a year. He was actually never on this list until recently, and I'm pretty certain, man, I hate saying this, that he's going to get fired very soon.
You don't hate saying
He's
it,
been
though.
lying to just about everyone in our community, and he's just not a nice person. He's a miserable person,
how
and I
much
went to
you
meet
hate
him in his
saying it.
office, and he looks like someone who would kill someone.
Look at how much you hate saying it.
You really hated doing that. I'm sorry. It must have been difficult for you.
He's a miserable person.
Yeah. Number 6 is Shaq. Says talk to Dan or Mike. Number 8 is Jimmy Cephalo. No, JJ's not on there because JJ, I can't see JJ doing that.
Is there anyone that he's omitted that you guys can think of? Can
JJ Watt for sure.
Can we brainstorm here and come up with somebody who should crack the top 10?
I got one, but I'm not going to do that on the air.
No, you got to do it.
There was a famous tennis player that he got into. He had to publicly apologize.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, but not on the...
Not on the list. That's okay.
You have to have a combination of I've done something wrong to you, and I think you're actually capable of killing me.
Who's number 5 on that list there?
Number 5 is Jason. He's a guy who was part of my current lacrosse program that I coach at, and he tried to do a spin-off and tried to get me and take a lot of the kids, and I've been mocking him ever since because what he did failed and the kids have gotten worse. And the last time I saw him, he gained a lot of weight. And what I said to him was, it looks like the old Jason, the new Jason ate the old Jason.
I thought it was Salatkin.